Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn another important function of Microsoft Excel, that is Xlookup function. And this function is, I think, not available in 2017 and 2019 Excel, while in the rest I think it is. So in our previous lecture we have discussed the VLOOKUP function, and today we are going to learn about Xlookup function, and let's see how it differs from VLOOKUP function. Basically, in VLOOKUP function, if I say that the lookup value is, for example, this employee ID, then we can only find the corresponding value that is on the right of the employee ID, not on the left. So, for example, if the lookup value is this column, that is first name, then I cannot find the employee ID corresponding to the first name because it's on the left of the first name. So we only consider the values that are on the right of the lookup value column. While in case of Xlookup function, if the lookup value is the first name, then we can easily look for the employee ID as well, that is on the left of the lookup value column. So this is how the Xlookup function gives you the flexibility to find the values both on the left and right of the lookup value column. Now how you can do it, let's see. For example, here in the VLOOKUP we usually use the employee ID as the lookup value, but here I am going to consider the first name as the lookup value. So I will just write the lookup value in front of it for your ease. So we have to apply the formula on employee ID, on second name, on designation, and yearly salary. So in this case we can find the employee ID, while in VLOOKUP we are unable to get it. So in order to find the employee ID corresponding to the first name, if I write the first name is Taylor and I want to get its ID, second name, designation, and yearly salary, what I can do is I will apply the formula. I will write the equality sign Xlookup. Now the first thing here is the lookup value. So if I move it here, the lookup value is this first name. Then what is the lookup array? So lookup array is the array from which we are going to find. So it's obviously the first name. Then the return array, that the value that you want to get. So it will be employee ID. So it is clear here in VLOOKUP we were unable to get the employee ID in such a case. Then the next value is if not found. So what you want to get if the employee ID against the first name Taylor is not found, what you want to get. So I'll just write 0, or you can also write some text here. Then we have the match. So I just want the exact match. So I will prefer 0. And then the search model is search first to last. So if I close it, what I will get is 21. So here we have 21 employee ID against the first name Taylor. So this is how the Xlookup function works. Now we move towards the second name, that is equals to Xlookup value here to get the second name. So the lookup value is Taylor, and the lookup array is, it's the first name will be the lookup array, and the return array, as we want to find the second name, so I will select the second name array. Then if not found, I will select 0, and for match it should be exact match, and for search it should be search first to last. So what I'll get is Kane. So second name is Taylor Kane. Next, for the designation, again equals to Xlookup, and the lookup value is the first name, and the return array is again the first name array, and the lookup array is the first name array, and the return array is the designation. Return array means the value that you want in return. If not found, it needs to be 0, and then for exact match it should be 0 again, and 1 for search first to last. And if I press enter, it will give you assistant manager. Then for the yearly salary, again we have to use the Xlookup. Again, the lookup value is Taylor, that is the first name. Lookup array is the first name array, and the return array that we want is the yearly salary. And if not found, it will return 0, and if for exact match it will again we will select 0, and for first to last it will be 1. So this is how you can use the Xlookup function to find the values that is on the left and right of the lookup value, or you can say the columns that are on the left and right of the lookup column easily as compared to the VLOOKUP function. One more thing is this: you can also get the two column values together in the Xlookup function. How? Let's see. If I say the lookup value is employee ID and this is the lookup value, for example the employee ID is 24 and I will consider it as a lookup value, and I want to get the first and last name against this employee ID. So how can I get? Let's see. First and last name. So what we need is we need first and last name together by using just one single formula of Xlookup. So what we have to use, we have to use Xlookup function again. Lookup value is employee ID, comma, lookup array. Now lookup array is in which we are going to find. So lookup array is this, that is the employee ID, and then the return array. Now return array is the important thing here. You have to, as you want first and second name together, so you need to select both the columns. So for that we'll start from here and end it here. So it will give us the both first and second name, comma, if not found 0, and again 1 and 1. So let's see what we'll get. So we have got Chris Johnson against the ID 24, Chris Johnson. So this is how you can get the two values by using the single formula of Xlookup as compared to the VLOOKUP. So this is how this is all about the Xlookup function that you can use to find the values to the left as well as to the right of the lookup array. That's all from today's lecture. Thank you.